and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 new mods, and we've got quite a few coming out, so let's go to the mod hub. Right then, new mods today: the John Deere 953MH swing. We got the swing, it's here. Weird how it, it goes out the mod hub list, the mods in testing list, and then just doesn't come back in the list, just gets released. You're just like, oh, great. No mods in testing list has changed today either. Sort your shit out, Giants, for God's sake. Right, so anyway, North Modding Company, the 953 swing is the 953MH, retrofitted with a grapple for loading trucks and managing landings. Thanks to the 953 weight and wide undercarriage, it makes for a perfect swing machine. Cool. Look forward to seeing that. Then we have the John Deere 959MH. So this is the bigger brother then. The MH is a long boom option than the smaller H290 harvester head, combined with an industry exclusive slope monitoring system with 33 degrees fore out tilt, 14 degrees side to side tilt for handling even the most brutal terrain without a problem. Yeah, Christ, that is on a little bit of a slope there, and it's level. Then we have a Farmtech EDK 800, and that's by Kazdan 18. So that's one of the smaller little trailers. Then we have an Amazon AD302. Functionless mod, sewing machine and power hammer can be attached. Both need to be bought separately. Okay, so there's two different implements. Connection holds 4 hydraulic, 1 electric, working width 3 meters. Driving lines don't work perfect with soybeans or canola. Helpers cannot create driving lines. Okay. Can be rotated with a mouse configuration. Oh, yeah, whatever. We'll have a look at all that anyway. Then we have the 5th wheel hitch. And I didn't say that was by Daz Alex. And then we got the 5th wheel hitch by Black Sheep Modding. This pickup allows coupling of gooseneck trailers. Gooseneck trailers are included in this pack. So we got trailers with a 5th wheel hitch. Cool. Oh my god, we have one of those rare items. There's one of those lizard bale forks. Now, we haven't seen this before. We have by Timelapse _LS telehandler fork for transport and storage of bales. And that's your lot today, just those 6. Right, so first off we're going to start with the pickup, and this is the 2014 XL. Now it's 55 grand to buy, and it's £2,800 and £5, £2,805 on initial leasing costs, and it does look bloody awesome, doesn't it? So is a dually. I thought it was a dually was coming out, but it is the equivalent. We have the dually back axles. Hang on. Awesome looking mod. -10 on the slot count, and is 340 horsepower. You can change the colour on it for an extra £1,000. All the colours are available, and you can have your chrome wheels like so. Now there's a tuning wheels, and there are normal wheels. The other ones on this one, that's your normal wheels, chromes, or you can have them all the other colours you want. All are available. So the bull bar on the front, that's an optional extra at £1,000, but it does look nice. I do like the, on the back there we've got the twin lights. Let's get in, get out. There you go, we got the beacons. And then you just, yeah, 2 stages of lights. And the 5th wheel, which the 5th wheel on FS19 doesn't come separately, it's a pickup with the 5th wheel. So you can have the option to have that not in there, so you can use it as a pickup. It's got the straps on the back anyway, so you can still strap stuff down inside. I think it's pretty much all the same as the other pickups, really. But obviously you got the, well, it does look, I can't remember what was different. So yeah, nice bit of kit. When I was driving this earlier, I was having issues with the trailers, and basically when we had the gooseneck on, the trailer was trying to float behind. But since then I've tried it again and it's alright, so I'm not sure what the crack is with there. I forgot to record that bit of the video, otherwise I could have shown you. So if you've had any problems with it, let me know in the comments if it's glitched out at all. But it does pull like a mule. It's quite nice. Nice bit of kit. Love it in the John Deere colours. Yeah, and it's not floating around this time, it's being stable. It floated around and jackknifed me basically, and it's like, what? How's that doing that? What's going on? So I'm not sure what caused that. But it's all good. So we got, the package comes with this pickup and the gooseneck trailers as well. Turn that off a minute. And we got 2 different ones, the T440 and the T450. Now the difference was one is a flatbed and the other one isn't, and I'll tell you what, I didn't get them both out. Now to find them I had to go into Lizard, and there they are, there's the pickup. We got the T450 and the T440, and you see this one's basically got the loader ramp. You can have all the different colours with it as well, they're all available. And I think that was an extra grand, wasn't it? Yeah, £1,000 on that. 13 grand 660, no that's not, 12 grand to buy, 612 on an initial leasing cost, and there's -4 on the slot count. And this one is a flatbed without a loader ramp on the back, basically. Same money, same slots, same colours. So just more of a baling trailer. So let's get that out the way. So moving on, these are our next mods we're going to have a look at. Now we have here a seeder, and then we have a separate power harrow. Now you see in some of the shop you've got seeders with power harrows and it says it doesn't cultivate, and it's like, well, what does that do? That spins around and breaks the soil up and it doesn't cultivate, it just seeds. So now we've got quite a few of these mods now where you have got them separately. So this one here is the AD302, and this is your seeder for your wheat, barley, canola, soybeans, oats, and a few others, but just the normal ones basically. And this will cost you £17,430 and £888 initial leasing costs. This bit of kit, you need 45 horsepower, which that's quite low anyway, and it's 3 meters wide with an 8 mile an hour working speed, -7 on the slot count. These are -1 slot each when you buy in this, so there's not too many slots for it. And this will cost you £12,980 and is £661 initial leasing cost, 3 meters wide and 75 horsepower for that one, and that obviously works at the same work speed of 8 mile an hour. Now you do have 2 different roller configurations, where that was the standard one, I think it was, and the optional one was extra £500. So we go and put that to the test. And then we've also got a Farmtech EDK 800 trailer, and one of these rare old things. You might not be familiar with this, but this is a bale fork. Nice bit of kit, and this is for telehandlers. So let's get a tractor out and go and make sure that works. We got the case. So I haven't tried linking these two up yet, so you do need them. Looking at that, actually you need both of them together anyway. Well, that hasn't got an attacher. I can't attach anything onto that apart from that power harrow, surely. I just noticed that, because there's no PTO, and it's not going to link up because there's nothing there. It will link up, alright. So what the bloody hell is that attached to then? So what's the point of separating them if they do that? So you can use them separately anyway. Alright, fair enough. So it didn't quite work properly on that bit, but it will on this, no doubt. Yes. And then we'll see where it attaches. That's why, isn't it? It's made to attach onto the back of this. Let's put it down so we can see where it goes. Yeah, and it's on that arm, which looked weird when it was on there without the power harrow. But exceptional looking mod, really is. But does it work? So we need some seed. And 2 is wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, oilseed, radish and grass. Hat window on. So again, why is it doing 8 mile an hour? It's doing 8 mile an hour because it's down. Lift it up. There we go. Right then. So let's set this worker off. We've got the animation going on. It all looks like it's working fine. There's a little bit of a cheat on that edge there. which I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. Anything to help along. Look at that. Oh, it's missed it there as well. But yeah, it's going down. Do one more line and then I will check in the menu. It's got wheat in there anyway. Typical. So it does work. Let's just try one strip with barley. Yep, gone brown. All good. So then we got the Farmtech EDK 800. Now this holds 9,000 litres and will cost you £9,000. It has got hookup capability, grain door, and we'll have a look which sides it tips as well, because it looks like it might tip. Yeah, it might be one side it tipper, it could be both. Let's have a look. We'll have to take it onto my owned land. Yeah, so it is just the rear tip, not a side. Well, no, you have got side doors actually there, haven't you? That's it. Tip side back, grain door, tip side left. Yeah, so it is a side tipper as well. I filled this up earlier, no issues. So that's the Farmtech. Now this was -4 on the slot count, and you can actually have, let's have a look at those hoses. There is actually Lizard, Trelleborg and Michelin's. The Michelin's are £2,200 extra, which I think that's what these ones were. Torch, yeah, they're the wide Michelin's, so they're £2,250 extra. And then you can have the Trelleborgs, which are extra 1,300, or your standard Lizards. And we've got hoses coming out the back here, going on down. Cool. Nice bit of kit. So moving on, we'll have one of these. Would you believe it? This is what you call a Lizard bale fork, and it's used for picking up bales. It's unbelievable. We seem to get one of these every week. Well, probably not that regularly, but we do get lots of bale forks. People like to make them. So this is this one. Now this one is £1,700 to buy, or you can lease it for £86, and it was at -7 on the slot count, and I was like, okay, -7, what's all that about then? What does it do? So let's put it to the test. And it picks up. Yep, we've got nothing on there, which I didn't think there would be anyway. But does it recognise it bales? Oh, good sign. It's only recognising one though, but a lot of time it will do that. So that is the bale fork. And it is available in red and black, and also available in red and black. That is all you get. You get your little lizard symbol. So if you like red and black, you're happy. Goes with the Manitou quite well though. Right, so moving on to the big boys. And these came into mods and testing last week and they disappeared. Well, the one did, the swing, it didn't say anything about the other one whatsoever. So we have the tracked harvester and the swing. Now this one is the swing. So this is your log picker upper, and it's always the same. These mods come out and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty awesome, that's going to be a good bit of kit, and it's not quite what I thought it was. Where I thought it might have had a grapple, so I could have actually gone at, well, I still can do, whether you can pick up other different types of trees. We'll give that a go in a minute. But we've got the spin grapple, log grab, where is it, that way, and then that goes down to there. So there's quite a reach. Well, we have got more on that as well. Now that is quite a reach. Now this is meant to be pretty heavy, but to me that just doesn't look big enough. When you put it next to the pickup truck, you're like, yeah, I don't know, is it just me, or are they, it seems too small. I don't know, perhaps it is just me. So inside, oh, we got a screen up there, and we got some pedals going on with the levers and the bouncing around, because it is a whopping 5 mile an hour. Well, it says 4 mile an hour, but it did say 5 mile an hour. You've got the extra camera which is on the boom, though I don't know if I'd ever use that really, but so yeah, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's not that bad, I suppose. Ah, so that one's that one, right, okay. I don't know what's going on with that grapple. Anyhow, that's that one. We're not going to run into picking stuff up with it because I haven't worked it out yet, and it seems to have glitched out. But I did try it on the back of the new trailer on the gooseneck, and it did seem pretty stable. I was quite surprised. So this is the harvester bit of kit. Now the other thing with this, when I started looking at it, it was like, right, well, what's going on with this then? So this is for picking up logs what are on the ground, because it hasn't got, it just pivots on that end there. And I was like, well, surely that should lock. So I don't know. Anyway, look at the cut length. You got 1 meter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 meter logs. It will pick up 13 meters. That's crazy. Now this one's a little bit easier to operate because you've only got the 2 booms. but turn on harvester, and I was like, well, how do I actually, if this is on a pivot point, how do I actually pick up a tree? Because you see what I mean, it's pivoting forward and back there. So have I got a, is there a, well, I think there is a knack to it. Well, obviously there is a knack, but surely you haven't got to throw that up all the time. Because the only way to get it straight is like that. Or do we, I don't know. Crazy. Of course, this is the one you can use on the steep slopes. Right, now this costs a bloody fortune, this one. This is 600 grand to buy, and it's £30,600 for initial leasing costs, and it's minus 24 on the slot count. And it does say 5 mile an hour, but it is only a 4 mile an hour. But look at the angle on that, and it just stays straight. That's pretty cool. Loving that. I just wish I knew how to use it, where surely you haven't got to, I don't know. Let me know if you've had to go with it, because I'm just tired tonight and I'm absolutely knackered, and it's like, right, I can't be doing, we've got to get on with this video and go through this stuff, but I can't really show you what the crack is with it. But never mind. Actually, I've got a light on the boom as well somewhere. Where is it? No, it's just shining on the boom. But yeah, look at that. Cool! Loving it. Right, so let's go back over to this one and see if we have got some logs on the deck anyway. So you are going to have to use vehicles to get these to the location. You're not going to drive this down the road, are you? Right, so that has sorted itself out. So we've got a log over here. See if we can boom out, come down. Oh, it's done it again. That's it. Just gotta. But you've got to be in line with it to use that grapple, well, to put it in that front bit. Whoa, I can't find that. There it is. Okay, so this is a whole new learning curve. I'm gonna have to go and watch somebody using this, I think, because this is funny. You're like, what the hell? What's going on? How do you work this? Right, so that's it. That's its limit on there. So yeah, that is your lot then. You're not going to go into that. as it's a whole different learning curve. As soon as I work today, I'll do a little video on these, because awesome looking bit of kit, and that working on that terrain, there's some pretty good maps you can play on with that. Nice cracking mod. So I'm going to take this dually and see if this one gives me any grief. But it's typical. I can't believe it was doing that floating crack, and it's not doing that now. But righto, well, thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed, there it is, see, it's started doing it. Look at this crack. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to smash that like button for me. I'd much appreciate that. And these issues we're having here, this is the truck, because it was doing it with the other trailer, and it's like, it just takes, it's alright when something's on the trailer, but you can see it just keeps jumping side to side, crazy. But there you go. Right, as I was saying, smash that like button for me if you've enjoyed this, and feel free to share to anyone else who might think it's relevant. Don't forget to check out hundreds of other videos if you're new to the channel. They're all farming simulator related, all helpful guides, tips and tips and tips, and how-to guides, map tours, whoa, mods in testing. Go and have a look at it all. It's all there. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.